It seems evident that the hour that we're living in is an hour where pressure and persecution is increasing against Christians. The culture, especially of the West, is becoming more and more anti-Christ, openly, overtly, and strongly so. So in the end, that creates pressure for real Christians, for Bible believers. It creates persecution. It creates many awkward situations, accusations, misunderstandings. So how should we respond to the pressure? Should we back off? Should we kind of withdraw from the culture, withdraw from our evangelism, withdraw from our message, and just kind of hide in the corner? I think we should take our cue from Daniel. What did Daniel do when the people that hated him came up with a decree to not allow anybody to worship or pray to any other god for 30 days except to the king? Well, as soon as Daniel heard the decree, he knew the consequences. It was death. What did he do? He went straight home, opened his windows, and prayed to God. And for this, he was arrested. He was thrown to his apparent death in the pit of lions. But God was with him, and God saved him. And he stood before the king, and the king asked him, "Oh, Daniel, was your God able to save you?" He said, "My God saved me because, number one, I was innocent before him. I was innocent before my God. And I was innocent before you as well." But you know what? I feel Daniel just really drew strength from that one thing. What? He knew what he was doing was right. It didn't matter what the culture was saying. It didn't matter what the people thought. It didn't matter what his enemies thought. It didn't matter what the consequences were. He knew before God, this is the right thing, therefore I will do it. And we have to recover that, and we have to live by that. By the principle that what God says is right, what God says is good, is, and we must do it no matter what the cost, no matter what the consequences are. And we have to live by that, and that's where our boldness comes from. All this compromise, this wimpiness, this fear, this apologetic type of thing is not biblical at all. We have to recover boldness even when we're misunderstood, accused of every sort of evil thing. We're living in a generation where you'll have very famous pastors go on secular media things and say, "Oh, well, maybe abortion is okay." Sometimes, "Oh, well, I'm not against homosexuality, and really, and they're just weaseling their way around these difficult things. That's not the biblical way. That's not what Daniel did, and that's not what we should do either.